What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the Evolve Today channel. I'm Jeremiah, and if this is your first time here, welcome. It's always good, it's always a blessing to see new people connecting with the channel, being touched and impacted by the content. It truly makes me remember why I'm doing what I do. And it's just an encouragement. So if you're willing, interact with the video, like, subscribe, comment, let me know if it helps you. And today we're talking about simplifying our systems. You see, so many of us complicate our day way too much. And when we overcomplicate things and have so many thoughts in our brain about how things should go and what time I'm doing this and what time I'm doing that and how I'm gonna fit this into that, we end up doing nothing at all. And this is a very real problem. A lot of us overcomplicate things due to overthinking because we're so pressured by ourselves and our own insecurities about how our lives will end up. When we can take refuge in the fact that we're going to get to our destination, we don't have to complicate things so much. And we can end up using the law of detachment to actually get more done in our day than if we were to schedule every waking hour. Now, if you want to see more about time management, I actually do have a collection on the channel full of videos that talk about this. I definitely encourage you to check out one or two of them. I'll leave them on the screen. And with all that being said, let's get right into today's video. First things first, you have 24 hours in a day. Believe it or not, that's a huge amount of time to work with. But I want you to remember that you're a human being, not a robot. You can't work all 24 hours of the day. I'd argue you can't even work 16 hours of the day in a healthy way. You need to schedule time for rest. Now, we've talked about rest over the past month on this channel in many different capacities and forms. But the type of rest I want to talk about in this video is mental rest. Now, between your work periods, between your grind, between your job, you need to have moments of mental rest. You may think you're getting mental rest from TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. But I'm gonna give you the real right now. You're not, trust me. You do not get mental rest from social media. You get a stimulant. You get dopamine. You get a quick fix to the major problem. It's like a band-aid to a big scar. It's not really gonna heal anything. It just suppresses the pain and suppresses the problem for a short amount of time. If you really want to mentally rest, you need to get away from social media, get away from technology, and do things that truly make you happy. Now, this could be your hobbies, it could be sports, it could be going out on a nature walk. Truly, I believe that nature is one of the best ways a person can rest mentally. It gives you a chance to clear your mind or to think about the things that are really important to you outside of your goals and your success. It can remind you to focus on the pattern of your breathing, the way you walk, how your body feels. The little things that we often neglect and ignore because of the busyness of our schedules can often be the things that tether us to our humanity. Like I said at the beginning of the video, and the reoccurring theme for this video, you're human. You can't do everything. You can't be perfect. You're gonna need rest, you're gonna need breaks, and you're going to need to remind yourself of who you are. Now listen, the beginning of your day, those first 2 to 3 hours, are the most pivotal points in your day, hands down. You may be wondering, why is the beginning of your day the most important? I'm gonna tell you, the beginning of your day, when your brain is fully reset, you're waking up from sleep, you have the most energy in your day. Now, some of y'all that snooze and turn that alarm off, you may not feel that same way. But once you get out of bed, turn those lights on, hit the shower, and wake up, you'll realize that you have the most opportunity in those couple hours. And so it's vital to watch what you're doing in them. Your phone should not meet your eyes for the first hour of your day. I'm gonna say it again because some of y'all are not gonna take it seriously. Your phone should not meet your eyes in the first hour of the day. No technology should. When you instantly put your brain in that sense of dopamine, you're already setting the tone for the day. I always start my day with a prayer, thanking God for waking me up again, and then hitting the gym for an hour. Off for rip. I get out the gym an hour after I've woken up, around 7 a.m. typically, and I already have a great start to the day. I've already accomplished so much, and I've already paid my dues, man. It's a great way to start my day. It makes me feel excited for the day. It makes me feel accomplished already, and that pours into everything else I do in the remaining 24 hours. It truly sets the tone. What you do in the morning sets the tone for your day. Don't BS. Don't do a bunch of bull. Don't sit around and eat snacks and be unhealthy in those first hours of the day, the most pivotal time of your day. Because if you convince yourself that you failed in some capacity, if you convince yourself that you've messed up at the beginning of the day, you're likely going to count the whole day as a loss. And I don't want you to waste days like that, because life is so fleeting. Life isn't permanent, it's temporary. I don't want you wasting days convincing yourself that one thing you did in the morning ruined the whole tone and mood for your entire day. Next, I want you to really consider your time as a currency. There are some things in your life that just aren't worth the time. I'll give you an example. Today, my school, my college, had a free shake day. They had opened a new facility and they were giving away free shakes to everybody. All you had to do was come, get in line, and get your free shake. Now for me, this new facility was about a 10-minute walk from my dorm. So I had to budget that in. I said, okay, that's 10 minutes. And then I have to also wait in the line, so that's gonna be some more time. Then I gotta walk back. So overall, it took me about an hour from getting out of class, going to get my shake, and getting back to my dorm. So I had to sit with myself when I got back and say, okay, was that hour of my time worth a free shake? And when I look back and I look at the time I got to mentally rest by just walking, I didn't take the bus, I walked to get there. I played some of my favorite music, I got a great shake. I tried some new flavors, so I had some variety in my day. And I got a great walk back. And after class, that was a great resting period to set myself up for another work period. So yes, I'd say that hour was worth it. Everything in your life has a cost, and it's not always money-based. Going to parties, drinking and smoking, these things have a cost. Not only do they cost you money and time, but they can end up costing you your health and your mental well-being. So I want you to really consider what in your life is costing more than it's giving you, costing more than it's worth. Cut those things out. Remember, your time is a currency. I'm not saying time is money, because you should never trade your time for money. Your time is much more valuable than any money that this world could offer you. How you spend your time makes all the difference between you being successful and you being mediocre or being average. The choice is up to you, and I hope you make a wise one. All right? That's all I got for you guys today. I hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. As always, if it did, let me know in the comment section. It's always good to see you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Now listen here, let's continue to grow, change, and evolve. Not just today, but every day. I'll see you later.